Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the Buzz, are you a re-gifter? If you are not alone. The sometimes debated method of gift giving is actually growing in popularity. I'm stumbling because I think
you sound guilty, Pat. You sound guilty right now. You're reading this very guilty.
I have a confession too. Once you read this.
Oh no. Oh no. Does this involve me?
Yes.
Did you re-gift something for me? You totally did.
You haven't gotten it yet.
A new poll shows 1 in 4 Americans, including Michelle Muscatello, pass their gifts on to others. 72% say they do it once in a while. The majority of re-gifters say they do it primarily because the gift is better suited for someone else. So apparently somebody gave Michelle, I don't know, like a Ferrari, and she figured, you know what, Patrick, you'd look a lot better in this than I would.
It's red, top comes down.
The first question on the
docket
today is, do you re-gift?
I have...
No, I'm not
all right.
Okay.
Do I want to even ask you?
I've probably only done it a handful of times, but I did come across... So I moved recently, and I came across this one thing, and I was like, you know who this would be perfect for? Patrick Little.
What was it, breath mints?
An old toothbrush I think I used to clean the grout with in our kitchen. No, so I don't know. I was thinking about giving it to you for Christmas. It's not... No, here's my re-gifting theory, okay? There's 3 re-gifters in the world. There are those that take something that they don't like and give it to somebody that they're not that crazy about.
Is that wrong?
Good recovery.
Are you ranking them in terms of wrongness?
Here's the recovery portion of the show. Yep.
There's a second re-gifter that actually really likes something, but maybe just doesn't have a use for it, a place for it anymore, and sees somebody that they really think would enjoy it or appreciate it. And then there's like my husband and my aunt went back and forth re-gifting fruitcake for about a year, so they'd keep mailing it back, which is like
Did it become like a joke?
Yeah,
that's funny. That's
which
funny.
Is what your re-gift from me.
So now you're calling me a joke too. Boy, you're really welcome to the show.
Means that instead of like a real Christmas gift, I'm just going to give you a joke.
Okay.
The only time
I've ever done
this, I'm pretty sure I've never re-gifted, but I know you get a lot of holiday parties to go to. You're running from one family member to another. I think in the past I've grabbed like a bottle of wine that someone gave me and then brought it to like a party and said, you know, whatever. I'm pretty sure I've done that, but I don't think I've re-gifted anything.
Is it tacky? Is it frugal? You think it's cool? I mean, you know, if you've got...
if you honestly get something that somebody else genuinely would really, really like and maybe you don't have much use for it, off the top of my head, if, I don't know, if Pete's not a hockey fan or something like that and he got, you know, something for hockey that maybe Connor would like, I think that's almost like a nice gesture and it's... You know, it's technically re-gifting, but...
You have to be careful, though, in the crowd that you re-gift in. Because my mother's stepmother has re-gifted her own... Like, my mother's gifts to my stepmother, she's re-gifted those, apparently. And so my mom, like, comes across them. She's like, I swear, I gave her this last year.
Yeah, because then you have to... Then you re-gift, and then you have to de-gift, and then it's a big chain of events. It's bad news. What about you? Have you re-gifted? Or?
Actually, we gave Michelle and her husband our... children's Thomas the Train engine set train table.
Used?
Yeah, used.
And we took it gladly. And my son
Merry Christmas.
carries these 2 trains around now from Connor Little everywhere he goes.
Oh, that's cute. Did you wrap it, or you just gave it?
Just brought it right over.
No. All right, good. That's even better, because if you wrapped a used gift, that would be even worse.
And I have a bunch of ties that I'm going to give you for your husband because he needs some improvement in the wardrobe.
We'll take them.
She agrees. I love it. All right, thanks, Michelle. That was really a lot of fun. We're talking about re-gifting over here this morning, and Courtney, apparently any gift you get from Michelle this year will be something she didn't want.
Not true. They all agree with her that there are 3 types of re-gifters. So everyone has a different stance on this. So we'll get to some of the comments right now on the live blog on foxprovidence.com. And Anthony says, re-gifting is just plain tacky. Someone who has no imagination does that. And Joe says there's nothing wrong with re-gifting as long as you don't give the gift to the initial person that gave it to you. And Tripp says, I'm too much of a straight shooter to be a re-gifter. In other words, I'm too scared to get caught. Here's the poll right underneath the live blog. Do you re-gift presents? A, yes, it's an economical way of giving. B, no way, it's tacky and impersonal. Or C, it depends on the circumstance. Lots of comments on our Facebook page today, and we'll start with Donna Mitchell, and she says she rarely does it. Most people know what I like, and so they get me what I need or want. Amanda Spitznagel says, I can see regifting if an item was given that I would never use and someone else would really benefit from it, but the situation has never happened to me personally. And Robin Peck says, I have done it and feel that if I can't use something and someone else can, at least the gift is not wasted and just doesn't sit in what I refer to as the gift graveyard. So there's where everybody stands this morning. Weigh in on our poll if you have a second. In about 30 minutes, we'll have the results to see what you all think of regifting.